Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a comparison video. So on the left I've got the Keurig K Mini and on the right I've got the K Mini Plus. So they're very hard to kind of tell, but see how this just says K Mini and this one says K Mini Plus. They look identical. Now these come in different colors, and this one I've got the Jonathan Adler limited edition. But it's exactly the same. So there's ones that come in black and red and all kinds of different colors. And same with this one. They come in really, really pretty colors. But so these look really different, but they're exactly measured the same. And I'm going to show you the differences in them. So the K Mini cost $80 generally. I found this one at Target for $50. It's on sale right now. And sometimes you can find these a little cheaper, but generally the K Mini without the plus, so the K Mini is $80. The K Mini Plus, this is generally $100. Now you do find this one on sale too, but again, these are going to look very similar, and that's a $20 increase in price, and I'm not quite sure it's worth it, but I'm going to show you exactly what's different. So the first thing you're going to notice is they call this pod storage. So it's got this pod storage. Now, you can put a bunch of pods in there and they kind of stack up, and this seems a little flimsy to me, and your pods kind of rattle around in there a little bit, but these K Minis are designed to be taken and portable. So then you just slide it in and it does sort of lock into place. So this is what they call pod storage. And again, you're meant to travel with these. They both have the cord storage in the back. You know, the cord goes all the way in there. And it even has a place for the cord to sit. So, you know, this one does look a little more rounded. This one is a little more square. I found I just don't use the pod storage. So the next thing you're going to know, up here at the control panel, you've got this strong. So on the K Mini Plus, you've got a strong brew button. It's got the power button and the big K button. Here you've got the power button and the big brew button, but you don't have a strong brew. So this will allow you to do a strong brew, which on a Keurig, it just brews it a little bit longer and a little bit slower. It does taste a little different. I don't notice a huge change. I don't know exactly that that's worth it, but that is an option. Then the third thing is this reservoir. So the reservoirs look the same. This one is a little more rounded, but there's the trick. The K Mini Plus is removable. I actually like that removable reservoir. This one is fixed, which really only comes into play, so you really can't remove this to go fill it up with water. You do have to use something else to put water into it. I don't see that as a big deal. But cleaning it, you know, being able to remove it, you do tend to be able to clean the water reservoir a little bit better. I don't necessarily find myself going to the sink and using it and then putting it on here, because I normally use something to fill this up anyway, but cleaning it is pretty nice. So here we have, these look the same. They've got the same type of needle at the top, same needle at the bottom. You can tell they used a lot of parts. Dimensionally, these are exactly the same. Same front and back dimensions. The front is all curved. The only thing I did notice was on the back. This one is more curved, and this one is definitely square, but it's got the removable reservoir, and there's what it looks like. So the drip trays do look a little different, you know. And with it removed, you got the same dimensions. I got detailed reviews on both of these coffee makers. I show you how to make a cup of coffee, how to descale them. But I wanted to do a comparison because even I was confused about these K Minis. I was like, why are they so different? And is this one worth $20 more? I'm not sure. I mean, if you do like that strong brew, then yes. If you do want the removable reservoir, yes. I'm not too sold on the pod storage. I just don't find myself transporting mine that much. But the K Mini, so you mainly find the K Minis at Target. That's pretty much where they sell them. And the K Mini Pluses, I think you can get them at Walmart. But they're mainly on Amazon. Both of them are for sale. And there's going to be usually about a $20 price difference between the two. So let's just brew a cup of coffee. Let's just make sure they brew the same. We put the K cup in there the same. They both close the same. I like to brew mine on 8 ounces, so you got to put 8 ounces in. This is where I use something else to put the water in. Close them. And then they're both on, and I could do a strong brew now. I didn't press the strong brew button, but I'm just going to do a brew. Now that does have a metal button. That is a little different. They both sound exactly the same. I imagine they're using the exact same parts on the inside. So they both took the same amount of time to suck down the water into the holding tank, and they're both going to heat it up and then squirt it through the K-cup. Okay, so they're both brewing coffee. About 160. About the same temperature. So the K Mini did finish before the K Mini Plus. That's interesting. I was expecting them to be exactly the same. But, you know, an extra, 10 seconds maybe. Again, both these cups of coffee. About the same, almost exactly the same. I've done a taste test on these two. To me, they taste exactly the same. So this one can do a strong brew, and it takes about, maybe 10 to 20 seconds longer. You can tell it's a little bit slower. It might taste a little stronger. It's really, really hard for me to tell. Again, check out my detailed reviews on each one of these. I show you how to descale each one. I do reusable K-cups in them. So pretty much whatever kind of color you like. These are kind of different colors than these, and you could go with that. And functionality, so if you definitely wanted the strong brew, this is definitely the one to get. And if you want the removable reservoir. If you've got any questions on either one of these, leave them in the comments down below. Thanks everybody for watching, and if you could, please like and subscribe.